Hi everyone, welcome to my channel today. My name is Martin. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 6 profitable businesses you can start in Nigeria and make millions. I've been doing business for quite a number of years in Nigeria now, and I think I have enough experience to share with you things that are very, very profitable and very, very realistic, that you can actually invest your money on in 2024 or any other year you're watching this video and make very good fortune from them in Nigeria. Nigeria are the largest population in Africa, and as a result of that, that makes the country a very potential field and promising, lucrative environment for business because we have the human population. When you have the population, you have every other thing. It is easy to make money from a place where the population is high compared to a place where the population is low, because the place where the population is high, you are going to have more people patronizing you compared to a place where the population is low. So apparently, we have the population advantage in Nigeria, and that places us ahead of other countries in Africa. So today I'm going to be sharing with you about 6 profitable business you can start in Nigeria, and make millions of naira doing them. Now, number one on my list today. Now, I'm going to categorize these businesses into 2 forms: the online or internet business, and the offline or physical business. That is a business that does not require running them on the internet, but require you running them in a physical environment, like on the land or in a space or something. And the other ones that require a physical an online space, an online business. So the first one actually today is an online business, and that is called blogging. Now, blogging is the act of actually having a website where you publish information in forms of articles, videos, pictures, online, and from there you are able to actually monetize what you are publishing and make a lot of fortune from it. Now, this is the first ever business I did in life as a young child while I was still in the university, and the first time I'm going to make about 2.6 million naira in life. It was from blogging, and I actually made that amount of money in a space of 8 months. As an undergraduate, I was in 12 level that time, and over the years I've made much more than that, from blogging. In fact, this year I've made several. I'm going to attach some screenshot to this video to show you some of the earnings I've actually generated from blogging this year, 2024. So that is to show you that blogging is actually a very lucrative business in Nigeria, and it is very profitable. Now, let me say some few things that you need to know about blogging. Number one, you need to have a website. Number two, you need to have a website name and hosting. I'm going to put my number in the video right now. If you want to learn fully, if you want to be fully trained on blogging business, you can contact me on WhatsApp or via a phone call, and I'm going to be there to actually respond to you and guide you through how to actually start your own blog. You need to have a domain name. A domain name is something like facebook.com, youtube.com, google.com. So you need to have your own domain name. Nairaland.com. Those are domain names, so you need to have them. It can come in form of .net or .com.ng, .org, .biz, XZY, so many extensions. We call them domain name extensions, so you can come in any form of extension, but .com is the most popular one. You need to have a domain name. You need to have a web hosting, right, which you're going to buy online. Domain name also, you're going to buy it online, and then you need to set up a professional looking blog, just like legit.ng, lindaikejblog.com, or myschoolgist.com, and so on and so forth, currentschoolnews.com, and all that. You need to have a standard justnaira.com. You need to have a standard looking, professional looking blog. You understand? And to actually set up a professional looking blog, you need a professional website designer to do that for you. A website designer to do that for you. And I am a website designer. I can actually help you to design your blog. If you want a full training on blogging, you can actually reach out to me via the number, and I'm going to be there to guide and put you through. Now, blogging is very profitable because it's the ideal of you publishing information on the internet, and the whole world is available to watch or see that which you have published, right? The whole world is available to watch and see that which you have published. So, and the more people come into your blog, the more money you make. So, for example, somebody is having maybe like 10,000 people come into this blog on a daily basis, is going to make more money. Somebody has like 50,000 people coming to the blog on a daily basis, is going to make more money. Somebody will have like 100,000 people coming to the blog daily, is going to make more money. And there are ways by which you get people to actually visit and come into your blog. It's very possible. It's not an impossible thing at all. It's not a rocket science at all. It's not a difficult task at all. You understand? It's very easy. You only need to be trained. Trust me, blogging is one of those businesses that you need to be trained. In Nigeria today, we have people that earn $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, even $50,000 per month from their blogs in Nigeria. That's how lucrative blogging is in Nigeria today. And you know how much $50,000 is when you convert it to naira. Even ordinary $500 right now is a lot when you convert it to naira. So that's to show you how lucrative the blogging business is. And any business in Nigeria actually that offer you the privilege of earning in foreign currency is a very lucrative business, because by the time you convert the foreign currency to naira, you are going to be stinkingly rich. You understand? You're going to be literally very, very super rich. You understand? Because of the exchange rate. So that is how blogging works, and trust me, it's a very worthy business, and it's not even going to demand a lot of your time. The only thing is that you have to love writing. You need to love writing, and even if you don't like writing, the good thing about technology and internet is that there are now AI like ChatGPT and many more that can actually do the writing for you. So you don't have to write yourself. You can actually use AI to write and still compete favorably in the blogging space. That is how lucrative blogging business has become in Nigeria, in the world today. So if you want to learn about blogging, please do it to reach out to me. I mean, you could literally be earning $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 monthly from your blog, like I've been doing. You understand? So if you want to be trained, get in touch, and trust me, blogging is a very potential field business. There are various ways you can earn from it. You can earn from ad revenue, and the major, most common ad revenue platform that people use to generate money from blogging is Google AdSense, right? Google AdSense is the most popular, is the highest paying that people know. However, there are many other Google AdSense alternatives like a Zoic and all. And then another way you can make money from your blog is through affiliate marketing, promoting products for people, and then when you promote your product for them, you earn commission based on the sales that you made. You can literally make a fortune from that, especially using platforms like Amazon affiliate. You understand? Where people come to read product review on your site, and when they are done reading the product review, they love what they read, and then they order online through your affiliate link that you put there on Amazon or any other platform. And when they are done paying Amazon will give you a commission. People actually make a fortune, make a living from affiliate marketing on their blog. You understand? Another way you can also earn from your blog is through what we call guest posting. There are people that pay you over $50, $70, $100, and even more, $500, $1,000 to post the article promoting their own blog or their website or their business on your blog. I think the first time I actually earned online, it was $75, and that was through a guest post. I had an agricultural blog, and then there was this agricultural a Chinese company who were into production of a cassava processing machine, and they wanted to put the link to their website on my own article that was talking about cassava farming. You understand? And they paid me $75. I mean, I'm talking about maybe like 10 years or 9 years ago. $75 was a lot of money in Nigeria at that time, and I was a young guy. I mean, I was still seeking admission to the university, so I was so excited, and that was a lot of breakthrough for me that time. So that's how easy it is actually to make money from blogging. But trust me, blogging is something you cannot dump into. You need to be trained on it. You need to know it well. If you love to be trained, please reach out to me on WhatsApp, and I'm definitely going to be there to help and guide you. Number 2 on my list today is rabbit farming business. Now, I decided to make this video on rabbit farming business is another very lucrative business in Nigeria, and this is something I am currently doing as I'm talking to you. I have online business and offline business, because this Nigeria, it is good to have the two. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You understand? It's good to earn online and then offline. The both platform has huge capital, huge money, huge rewards to offer you. So it is up to you to decide which one you want. So I have both online business and offline business. And one of the offline business I'm actually running in Nigeria right now is rabbit farming business. And trust me, I've been running a rabbit farming business for the past 8 years, and I've made millions of naira from it. You understand? Millions. I mean a lot. I'm not talking about 6 million naira. I'm talking about above that amount of money. And I've raised over 6,000 rabbits actually in the past 8 years now, and I've sold each and every one of them, because people used to ask me the question that where can we get market for rabbits? Is there market for rabbit? The people want rabbit. The people demand for rabbit. I cannot even count the amount of rabbit I've sold in total, but I know I've sold more than 6,000 rabbits. Are you with me? And I've emptied my farm 3 times just to meet the demand from my customers. I send rabbit by way bill to every state in Nigeria. I sell rabbit every week. I sent rabbit to Lagos State last week, to Benin, to Port Harcourt last week, and this new week too I also have some delivery to make, you understand, for my customer. So rabbit is very lucrative, and the good thing about rabbit is that you don't even need a lot of money to start this business. A very short or small capital can actually help you to get started with rabbit farming, because to construct that cage is not expensive at all, and to buy them is not even expensive at all. And the good thing about rabbits is that their pregnancy period is just 1 month. At 5 to 6 months, the rabbit is mature, and then they will start crossing and they will start giving birth. And the pregnancy period is just 1 month. So in 1 month, your female rabbit is pregnant and will deliver. And after it has delivered, they start breastfeeding the baby for another 1 month or 1 month and 2 weeks. You understand? So in the cycle of 3 weeks, your rabbit has delivered babies that can stand on their own, and now the mother can rest and cross again and be pregnant again, and the cycle continues. So even if you are starting with just maybe like 10 rabbits, before you know what, you're going to have like 100 rabbits and more on your farm. It is very easy to do. And actually, to show you guys I'm actually not lying with what I'm talking about, I want to show you a little side of my rabbit business and farm. Come and look at my rabbits here. These are my rabbits. Can you see them? These are my rabbits on my farm. Because I know sometimes when you are telling people that you are into a particular business online, they think you are lying. Can you see my rabbit farm? Can you see rabbit on my farm? These are my rabbits. That's to show you that this is what I actually do indeed, as I've said, in the video. This is a business that I'm doing. Can you see the rabbits eating? Can you see them? Can you see them? Can you see them? So that's to show you that this is the business I'm actually doing for real. So to actually start rabbit farming business is very, very easy. And for those who might be interested in knowing the details on how to start rabbit farming business, I have 2 things for you. Number 1, check the description below. You're going to see a video. I've made a video on this channel on starting rabbit farming business. So you're going to check the description below. You're going to see the video on how to start rabbit farming business in Nigeria. Number 1. Number 2, go to youtube.com and search for this channel called Matex Rabbit Farm. It is my channel. And all the videos on that channel are on rabbit farming business. So you're going to learn a lot from that channel if you're interested in starting rabbit farming business. Number 3, this is my number showing on the screen right now. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. And you can call me as well. Let's discuss more on how you can start your own rabbit farming business. But to actually start a rabbit farming business is very easy. All you need is a space where you can have their cage. A space where you can have their cage. Look at what their cage looks like. That's what a rabbit cage looks like. That is what the rabbit cage looks like. So it's very easy to actually start. Now, and also for those who are interested, I actually have a ebook that I wrote. It's not free. You're going to pay for it. It's just 4,000 naira. It's not a lot of money. You can get the ebook to read and get to know more about rabbit farming business and how to get started. So after the cage, you need the rabbits, and that is your parent stock, the male and female. You can go for like maybe if you're starting with 10, you can go for like maybe 8 or 7 females and 3 males, or 10 female and 5 males, to start your own farm. The reason why you need to get more females is because they are the one that will conceive. So the more female you have, the more number you can produce. You understand? The good thing is that rabbits give birth to a minimum of like 5 babies and above. Rabbit can give birth to 10. And I think on our farm here, we have had a rabbit that gave birth just once, and she gave birth to a total of 15 babies at once. 15 babies at once. That's the highest we have seen on our farm. So that's to show you that they actually give it to a lot of babies. And even though she gave it to a large number, the pregnancy period was still just 1 month. So they have a short gestation period, making it very easy for you to actually raise them, in large quantity within a very short period of time. So if you have like maybe 10 female rabbits and they all give it to 5 babies at once, you understand, on a minimum, then that's 5 times 10. That's 50. You now have 50 babies that you didn't buy out of the 10 that you bought to start your farm. You see how it multiply, and trust me, the demand for rabbits in Nigeria is very massive. I mean, very, very massive. You understand? You just need to have enough rabbits in order for you to be able to meet the ever-growing market and demand for rabbits in Nigeria. That's how lucrative rabbit farming has actually become in Nigeria today. And I have made millions selling rabbits in Nigeria, and anybody else can do the same. And I'm not the only one that is a rabbit farmer in Nigeria. I'm one of the rabbit farmers that are in Nigeria. There are many other farmers who are into rabbit farming in Nigeria who are successful, and that's why I'm making this video today. If you're thinking of a lucrative and a profitable business you want to start in Nigeria today, rabbit farming is definitely one of such business that you can put into consideration. If you want to learn more about it, remember what I said, check the description below. You're going to see a video fully that will guide you on how to start rabbit farming business. Number 2, go to matexrabbitfarm.com on YouTube and check out the videos we have made previously on rabbit farming on that channel. And number 3, you can reach me through my phone number appearing on the screen right now, and I will guide you more on rabbit farming. Number 3 is ruminant animals. Ruminant animals. Ruminant animals talk about cattle, sheep, and goats. Cattle, sheep, and goats. Okay, so the third one on our list today is actually ruminant animal, and that contains cattle, sheep, and goats. Now, in Nigeria, the northern part of Nigeria tends to do this business more than any other person, and the reason is because it's their culture. It's cultural for them. It's not even business per se. It's just their lifestyle, But because of that, I realized that other part of Nigeria does not seem to realize the potential that is actually in this business. Now, truth of the matter is that in Nigeria today, we have sheep that go for as high as 500,000, 450,000. Cattle are going for like 1,000,000, 900,000, 700,000 for one. So if you have like maybe 50 of that and you are selling at that amount, you know how much you're going to make. You understand? So, and the good thing is that it doesn't even require so much capital to start, but you need the land. That's the first thing. Without a land, you cannot do ruminant farming. You need a land. That one is not negotiable. There has to be a land where you're going to keep them, where you're going to raise them, maybe like a plot of land or 2 plots of land. There will be, solely and strictly meant for the ruminant animals. You understand? So you need to have a land where you're going to raise them. That's the first thing. Number 2 is that you have to learn about them. And it's very easy because there's so many videos on YouTube that can guide you. But much more than videos on YouTube is going to people who are already doing the business, to actually learn how to start the business. You understand? I have friends who are actually doing it, so I know so much about it. Like, it is very, very profitable. It is very, very lucrative, especially during Yuletide periods, festive periods, ceremony like weddings, festive period like Christmas and other religion festivity as well. People spend a lot of money to buy these animals, these ruminant animals. People spend a whole lot of money to buy them, and the gain is always for the farmers who are actually having them. So if you're the one having them, the money comes to you. I mean, you cannot imagine how much people make. I know someone that has a cattle farm, and the cattle farm is worth over 50 million naira. You understand? That is because the business is a very lucrative one. And the funny thing about cattle, sheep, and goats is that these 3 animals that I just mentioned to you now are actually being slaughtered on a daily basis in every state in Nigeria. So it's not a business you are doing and you are looking for markets. No, it's a business you are doing that the market is the one looking for you. You understand? If you have them in large numbers, then you have fortune at the back of your house, or you have fortune on your farm. You understand? Now, I must also say this: when it comes to ruminant animals, it is not for the lazy. If you're the lazy type, this business is not for you. Even if you have staff, you must still be able to monitor them very well, because these are rugged animals. They are almost like human beings. They need medication, they need attention, they must be well fed, they must be well nourished and well managed as well. So you definitely need to pay very, very good attention to them if you want to succeed with them. That is non-negotiable. You understand? So, but it's a very, very lucrative business, and also feeding them is very cheap. Most of the things that cattle, sheep, and goat actually eat are waste products. They are waste from farm, like cassava peel, sorghum chaff, beans chaff, and stuff like that, and even grasses. Especially now that we are coming into the rainy season, you can get fresh grasses for them, so it is very easy to raise them. You don't have to break a bank to feed them, and they'll be well fed, and they'll be growing, and they'll be doing perfectly well on their own. That is how lucrative the business can actually be. So if you are interested in starting the business, definitely you can reach out. I'm definitely going to be able to put you through 1 or 2 things to guide you on how to actually start with ruminant farming business in Nigeria. Number 4 on our list today is actually starting a YouTube channel. Now, most people watch YouTube videos, and I mean, especially movie. A lot of people watch movies on holidays, on weekend, on YouTube, and you are enjoying that movie. But what you don't understand is that the content creator behind the movie channel you are watching are actually making a lot of fortune through the time you are spending on their channel. You are watching the video, I know you are getting blessed, you are happy, you are being entertained, you are probably, if it's an educational channel, you are learning from the channel. But the person that owns the channel is making a fortune from the activity and the pleasure you are deriving from the videos you are watching. You understand? For instance, yesterday was a payday from YouTube, and one of my friends actually got $3,500 from YouTube. That's about 3.6 million naira in Nigerian naira. So you can see that there's a lot of fortune there. There are also Nigerian comedians and skip makers that are actually making a lot more fortune from YouTube. You understand? One of them actually was saying in the interview that he earned as high as $45,000 from his YouTube channel. That is a lot. That is a lot. The other day I saw a video on YouTube, and the video has 1.5 million views in 2 days, and it's a movie channel actually. And I just calculated. I know that most movie channels, their average RPM, there's something we call RPM on YouTube and CPM. Now, their average RPM is around $10 for movie channel, especially in Nigeria, because they don't have so much of foreign audience watching them. If they should have people from United States, United Kingdom, or Canada or Dubai watching their video, the RPM is definitely going to go to like $50 or $70. Now, the RPM is how much the YouTubers are earning per 1,000 views on their channel. So now, if this guy has 1.5 million views in a space of 2 days and his RPM is $10, that means in 2 days he has actually generated $15,000 from his YouTube channel. So you see how lucrative it is now. So, but getting started with a YouTube channel is not all that easy, because you need to be trained. You see, I kept emphasizing in each of the business ideas I'm mentioning so far that you need to learn. The reason is because they say that if education is expensive, try ignorance. Ignorance is going to cost you a lot more. You cannot succeed in any business that you are not trained in. You cannot do well in any business that you didn't learn from. So when you pay attention to learn from those who are successful in it, then they're going to be able to train you and teach you and put you through and guide you so that you can be successful. And if you want to learn how to actually start a YouTube channel, I have a video tutorial on that, and it's a video course that you can actually pay for and get and learn how to start your own YouTube channel successfully. I mean, there's a lot of Nigerians who actually make a fortune, literally a living off YouTube channel. I mean, both millionaires and billionaires in Nigeria right now, that their major source of income in Nigeria today is actually YouTube. And you also can actually join that league of people that earn a fortune from YouTube, video. There is a lot of things that that the world is waiting for. Some of you are even very good at gossip, very good at talking, making comment about events that are going on. But since you have been talking in your life, nobody's rewarding you. Since you have been talking in your life about people, celebrities, nobody has ever paid you for doing that. YouTube is actually going to pay you for your passion. I mean, people make videos on YouTube. People make money on YouTube from videos of showing themselves playing games. Literally, this guy is playing game and is catching fun, and he puts it on recording and puts it on YouTube, and he gets very huge views, and he's making money off it. That is how easy it is actually to make money on YouTube. It's that easy, you understand? But you need to learn the procedure, the pro, the cons, everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that makes for a successful channel creation. You need to learn it. This is very important. So if you want to learn how to actually get started with your YouTube channel, you can reach out to me on my number, and I'm going to put you through. I have a video course on YouTube, actually getting started for a beginner. It's going to put you through step-by-step procedure to actually get started with your own YouTube channel and make a fortune from it in Nigeria. Okay, that takes us to the next point, and that is number 5 now, and that is transportation business. Now, in Nigeria, especially the major cities like Lagos, it's a lot of money, and even in other parts of Nigeria as well, because people must go out on a daily basis, and you will not tell the Uber driver or even the Danfo driver that you are sorry you don't have money. Everybody going out to work, to anywhere they are going to, know that they are going to pay for transportation, right? And definitely you have budgeted that into your day. And you can imagine that. You remember I said at the beginning of this video that Nigeria has the largest population in Africa. So any business that has to do with things that are necessitated like transportation and so on and so forth, they are very profitable, because the volume of people that you need to transport on a daily basis is huge. And the more people you transport, the more money you make, and all of them are going to be paying you. You understand? Even for short distance, people can still, pay for that. So it's a lot. It's a very huge market. You understand? And when it comes to transportation, you might not really necessarily have to be the driver. If you like to work for Uber, if Uber is a lot more premium and is a lot more, honorable, right? So you can actually, if you have a vehicle, you can actually do Uber and make a lot of money from that. But if you don't want to use Uber, you can actually reach out to the transport union, their union association, and actually give your vehicle to a driver who is to deliver to you on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis. Though I know that the major thing that is common in Nigeria is people having to do delivery for you on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. But whichever one you choose, it is very profitable. Transportation is a major part of what we do in Nigeria on a daily basis. In fact, it's one of the businesses you can do in Nigeria that will give you daily income because of the volumes of people that need to be transported daily. You understand? Remember that money comes as a reward. You cannot be paid for what you're not doing. You are only paid for as a reward of what you can do. So if you are solving people's problem, they're going to pay you for it. And one of the major problems we have in Nigeria is transportation. People need to move from one city to another, from one state to another, from one location to another. If you can solve that problem, then money is waiting for you in that industry. And finally, on my list today that will bring us to the end of this video is food business, like restaurant business. Now, this is a good mine. And the reason is because before people think of one or two things, before people think of changing their clothes, before people think of building a beautiful house and all, the first thing people want to do is eat. Eating food on a daily basis is a necessity. Like literally, you cannot do without eating. Necessity businesses are very lucrative businesses, and that is things that people cannot do without. When you are producing things that people cannot do without, you are just going to make money. That is just the truth. You are going to make money. We talked about the other time. I talked about the fact that animal, business like rabbit farming, like ruminant animals, cattle, sheep, and goat. These businesses are profitable because people are consuming this thing. They are eating them. You understand? And people eat on a daily basis. People eat on a daily basis. The other day I was at the restaurant in my city here, and just one lap of chicken, just one lap of chicken is 35. 35. When I know I can get a whole chicken for 6,000. I mean, I can get a whole chicken, for 6,000. I mean, a live chicken, and go and process it and kill it and eat it. But the restaurant is paying you for the time they spend cooking, the AC you are taking in their restaurant, the beautiful atmosphere and everything. And you know what? A lot of Nigeria don't have the time to buy a live chicken and go and kill it themselves. They don't have that time, so they will just pay for the lap. Now, if you are buying a live chicken for 6,000, and they are selling just the lap, just one lap for 35, that means 2 laps are already covered for the entire money they spend in buying the entire chicken. So by the time they now cut all the other part of the chicken, and they will probably be realizing over 15,000 from the chicken they bought for 6,000. You see how lucrative it is now. The same thing applies to food like rice, especially for rice. Rice is going to swell up. By the time you cook 1 cup of rice now, you're going to get like 2 cups back when it is done cooking. So that makes it very lucrative because the foods are very cheap. And then when you get to a restaurant and it has been processed, it becomes quite expensive. But people don't care. As long as it is edible, they want to buy it. You understand? Both streets, restaurants and standard restaurants are making a lot of fortune from the business in Nigeria today. So if you actually have flair for cooking, for people, you have skill in cooking, you're very skillful in that aspect, then trust me, it's a very good business you should consider starting in 2024 in Nigeria, because there's a lot of money for you to make in that space. You understand? And it does not really matter your standard. If you don't have money to run something like Mr. Biggs or Item 7 or whatever it is, or something like the standard of restaurants in a hotel, you can actually start from where you are, start from the level you are. There are all kinds of people in Nigeria. There are the low, the middle class, the rich, so you have whatever kind of standard you are running, you have the audience of that standard. They are going to patronize you definitely. And when you make money, you can actually increase your standard and set up a more standardized restaurant, and then more people are going to patronize you. But whichever way, you're going to start first. You understand? Starting first is always the way to go, and then from there you're going to improve on other things. So I hope you have learned from my list of 6 businesses that are very lucrative to start in Nigeria in 2024. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. And also, if you have learned something from this video, click on the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll be waiting for your question, and I'll be in the comment section to answer your question. My name is Matthew. Thanks for watching our video. Until next time, keep winning. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.